Hello, my dear students. Welcome to BAC Anglais lesson number 16. You are on my YouTube channel, Ibrahima Ngom Attitude. Please subscribe and like the videos. In today's lesson, reading comprehension, a text about stress. In this video, we will see vocabulary related to stress. What are the causes of stress? What are the signs or symptoms of stress? And the solutions to stress. Look at these pictures. Picture 1, look at the girl. What is the emotion, the feeling of this girl in picture 1, in picture 2, and picture 3? Tell me, in picture 1, what does this girl feel? Emotion. I think she is happy. This is happiness. And picture number 2, in your opinion, the emotion of this girl, I think it is anger. She is angry. Picture 1, happiness. Picture 2, anger. Now, in picture number 3, look at the face of the girl. It is stress. I think this girl is stressed. Stress. What is stress? Definitions. Look at the pictures and define stress. All these people are stressed. They feel stress. Stress is a feeling of pressure or tension that can happen to anyone, including children and adults. So stress is a feeling of pressure or tension that can happen to anyone, children and adults, men, women, boys and girls. Everybody can be stressed. Another definition: stress is a feeling of worry caused by difficult situations. So when you are living difficult situation and you worry, it can be defined as stress. Vocabulary related to stress. Number 1, irritable. When someone is irritable, it means that he becomes annoyed or angry very easily. When people are hungry, they are irritable. When you are fasting, when you have problems, you are irritable. Headache or stomach ache. Headache, my head is aching, my stomach is aching, meaning, look at the pictures, your head is aching, you have a headache. When you feel pain in your head. My head is aching, I have a headache because I have not drunk my coffee yet. J'ai pas encore pris du café ce matin. My head is aching, I have the headache. Stomach ache, when you feel pain in your stomach. My stomach is aching, I have stomach ache. I think I have eaten infected food. You can have also a toothache, mal de dents, toothache. To cope with. What is to cope with? It is to deal with a difficult situation. For example, people have to cope with stress. People have to cope with stress. Look at this girl. In her room, it is very hot and she has no air conditioning, so she has to cope with the heat. It is very hot and we do not have air conditioning. We have to cope with the heat. Faire avec. Il faut faire avec la chaleur parce qu'on n'a pas l'air conditionné. To take a breath. To take a breath. Look at this girl. She is taking a breath. Respirer à fond. To inhale and subsequently exhale air, to draw air into and expel out of the lungs. When you come out from the water, you take a deep breath. Lorsque vous sortez de l'eau, de la piscine, de la mer, vous prenez une profonde inspiration. You take a breath. To breathe, respirer. To stretch, stretching. Look at this girl. They are stretching. They are stretching. When you stretch parts of your body, I always do a few stretches before I go jogging. S'étirer, étirement. A hobby. A hobby is something you like. An activity that you enjoy and do regularly is a hobby. For example, playing video games is a hobby. Do you have any hobby? My son's hobby is playing video games. It means my son's favorite activity is playing video games. What are the causes of stress? What causes stress? When you have a lot of work to do, when you have much work to do, it can be a source of stress. Look at the students. She has many books. She has a lot of exercise to do, so it can be a cause of stress. This girl also can be stressed because of a lot of homework to do. Preparing for an important events. When you have an event to prepare, a big event to prepare, it can be a source of stress. Préparer un événement important. It can be a wedding, un mariage, football match, travel, un voyage. Lorsque vous préparez à un voyage, ça peut être stressant. It can be stressful when you prepare for a travel. When you have presentations, un exposé, une conférence, it can be a source of stress. To make a speech, vous devrez faire un discours, you can be stressed. You have a date, un rendez-vous amoureux, it can be stress, source of stress. When you have an exam to prepare, the BAC exam is coming, students are stressed, etc., etc. Number 3, when you have many responsibilities at home or at work, when you are responsible, when you have responsibilities. Look at this girl. This girl has many responsibilities at work, so it can be a source of stress. 4, problems with friends or family members. When you have a problem with your friend or with your family members at school, at home, it can be a source of stress. This lady may have problems with her husband or her partner, and she can be stressed. These two people are arguing, boyfriend, girlfriend, or simply friends or family, so it can be a source of stress also. Number 5, a traumatic event. Traumatic events can cause stress. For example, natural disasters like heavy rain, volcano, etc. Theft. When you are a victim of theft, when your cell phone is stolen, when your car is stolen, when your house has been robbed, when your money is stolen, this is theft. It can be stressful. When you are a victim of rape, or one of your friends or your family members is victim of rape, it can be a source of stress. Violence. When there is violence somewhere, people are stressed. Or when you are a victim of violence, you can be stressed. Accident also can cause stress. Okay? because they are traumatic events. Divorce also can cause stress. Failure, échec, it can also cause stress, etc. There are many other events that can cause stress. Symptoms. What are the signs that show that someone is stressed? Emotional feelings. Emotional feelings can show stress. When you are anxious, when you are worried or irritable, these are signs of stress, or they can be signs of stress. Number 2, your heart beats faster. Ton cœur bat vite, comme on dit battre la chamade. Your heart beats faster. It can be signs of stress. Number 3, when you have sleeping troubles, you cannot sleep. When you are stressed, very often you have problems to sleep and even problems to eat. You lose your appetite. You have food, but you cannot eat. So this is also a sign of stress. Headache also can be a sign of stress, or stomach ache. Both can be signs, symptoms of stress. Now, when you are stressed, what are the solutions? What can you do? Number 1, you can take deep breaths. Taking deep breaths can help you. Respirer à fond. It can help you. Stretching, doing exercise. Faites des exercices physiques. It also can help. It can help you cope with stress. Going for a walk, se promener, marcher un peu, it can help you when you are stressed. Number 4, talking to a friend or a teacher. Talk to someone you trust. Talk to a family member. It can reduce stress. Talking. Number 5, go and see a specialist, a professional, a counselor, or a therapist. These people are professionals. So when the stress is becoming dangerous, when the stress is becoming, more and more uncontrollable, go and see a professional. Do your hobbies. Do what you like. If you like playing video games, play video games. If you like taking pictures, taking photos, go and take pictures. If you like dancing, dance. If you like watching movies, watch movies. Do your hobby. It can help you. Voici le texte qu'on va utiliser comme support. Et je vais vous envoyer le lien du texte en bas de la vidéo, dans les descriptions, et vous allez télécharger le texte. You can download the text. I will share the links in the comments of this video, in description of this video, inshallah. Paragraph 1. Stress is a feeling of pressure or tension that can happen to anyone, including children and adults. It is a normal part of life and can be caused by different things. For example, when we have a lot of schoolwork or exams, or when we have many responsibilities at home or at work, we may feel stressed. Other common causes of stress include changes in our routine, problems with friends or family, and even big life events like moving to a new place. All these can be, cause of stress. Paragraph 2. Paragraph 2. When we are stressed, our bodies react in certain ways. We may feel anxious, worried, or irritable. Our hearts might beat faster, and we may have troubles sleeping or eating. Sometimes stress can even give us headaches or stomach aches. It's important to recognize these signs so that we can take steps to manage our stress. Paragraph 3. There are many things we can do to cope with stress. Taking deep breaths, doing exercises like stretching or going for a walk, and talking to someone we trust can help us relax. Setting aside time for hobbies or activities we enjoy can also be helpful. It is important to remember that we don't have to face stress alone. Talking to friends, family, or a teacher can provide support and guidance. If stress becomes overwhelming and starts affecting our daily life, it is a good idea to seek help from a professional such as a counselor or a therapist. Last paragraph. Remember, it's normal to feel stressed sometimes, but it's important to take care of ourselves and find healthy ways to manage it. With the right tools and support, we can navigate through stressful situations and maintain our well-being. Here is your text. You can read it as many times as you want. And now, questions. First part of the question is about vocabulary questions. Question 1. What is the meaning of the word pressure in the text? A. A feeling of worry or tension. B. Physical force or weight. C. A measurement of stress level. D. A type of exercise. Number 2. What does the word irritable mean in the text? Feeling sad or down, easily angered or annoyed, tired and lacking energy. D. Having difficulty concentrating. Number 3. What is the definition of cope in the text? To avoid or ignore something, to manage or deal with something. C. To share one's feeling with others. Or D. To give up or surrender. Now put your hand on the pause button, take your text, read again, and give answers. Okay, let's correct. Number 1, pressure. Number 2, irritable. Number 3, cope. Good. Number 1, it is a feeling of worry or tension, pressure. Irritable is when you easily get annoyed or angered. And to cope with is to manage or to deal with something. Congratulations. Number 4, what does overwhelming means in the text? Mild and easily manageable, extremely intense or overpowering, a temporary feeling that quickly subsides. D, something that doesn't cause any emotional response. Number 5, what does the term well-being refer to in the text? A state of physical fitness, having a high level of intelligence. C, the overall state of being happy and healthy. And D, the ability to handle stress effectively. Do the same, take your time. Okay, number 4, overwhelming in the text, and number 5, well-being. Come on. Overwhelming is extremely intense or overpowering. And well-being means the overall state of being happy and healthy. Happy and healthy at the same time. True or false? True or false questions. Stress can only affect adults, not children. Is it true or false? Number 2, Stress is caused by external factors and can't be managed. You cannot manage stress. Is it true or false? Number 3, physical symptoms such as headaches and stomach aches are common signs of stress. True or false? Number 4, coping with stress involves physical exercises. True or false? 5, seeking help. 6 is chercher. Chercher. Seeking help from a professional is not necessary when stress becomes overwhelming. True or false? Here also, put your finger on the pause button, take your text and come back. Now you are back. Number 1, it is false. Stress can only affect adults is false because stress is a feeling of pressure or tension that can happen to anyone, including children and adults. So this is false. Number 2, stress can't be managed. It's false. There are many things we can do to cope with stress, to manage stress, to deal with stress. Number 3, physical symptoms such as headaches, stomach aches are common signs of stress. It's true. Stress can even give us headaches or stomach aches. Number 4, coping with stress involves physical exercise. True. Doing exercise like stretching or going for a walk, yes, can help cope with stress. Number 5, seeking help from a professional is not necessary when stress becomes overwhelming. Oh, it's false. If stress becomes overwhelming, it's a good idea to seek help from a professional such as counselor or therapist. Answer the following questions. What are some common causes of stress mentioned in the text? How does the body react when experiencing stress? What are some strategies mentioned in the text to cope with stress? Why is it important to talk to someone we trust when feeling stressed? When should we resort to professional help for managing stress? Here are reading comprehension questions. Put your finger on the pause button, answer the question, and send me the answers in the comment or on WhatsApp. Thank you very much for watching. It was Mr. Ngom. Goodbye.